Dear Lori, Lucinda, I'm in the middle of a huge dark night of the soul, mix of an existential crisis, depression, burnout, and an awakening. It's so difficult to be present and vibrate high right now. I'm capable to slowly transmute my anxiety since a few months, but it feels like I'm in a maze of unconsciousness and I'm not contributing to our mission with all of my being. So first of all, Lucinda, my number one suggestion is do not worry about vibrating in a high frequency. You already are innately a high frequency. Okay. You're just experiencing some sort of massive decluttering, cleaning out the shelves, a spring cleaning. Think of it as like a spring cleaning. You're going into all the crevices right now, whether you want to or not. And so it's impossible to do both high frequency expression and going deep into the darkest crevices of our beingness and of our human experience. So don't put that pressure on you. Just because we are finding ourselves in a darker space, in a place of somewhat depression or burnout or lack of motivation, lack of wanting to even be here, right? We want to imagine that the body is literally cleaning itself out. And it is releasing density. It is allowing us to feel more of the trauma or the shadow, realign how we want to show up in the world, realign back into ways of being that are for our highest good, like rattling out all those programs, rattling out all those limiting beliefs. And sometimes we have to literally break down, drop and break down and stop. Like literally our whole life has to stop in order to deprogram, in order to pull ourselves out of what has kept us in a pseudo state of happiness, so that you can actually truly be who you came here to be. So don't worry about the fact that you're not contributing to your mission right now. Don't worry about the fact that days are wasting by. One of the hardest things, right, that it's like writing a book and nothing's coming and days and days and days are going by. You're just looking at a blank piece of paper and you're like, I'm literally wasting time. This is a waste. This is a waste. This is a waste. I need to write. And by doing that, by focusing on what you need to do that isn't actually in your now, it's making you struggle and suffer a lot more. The hardest part is surrendering to this, meaning, is there a part of you, Lucinda, that can allow this to just be? This is a journey and a process. This is constantly moving. This is evolving. This doesn't stay stagnant. You aren't stuck in this. You're not stuck in it, okay? You are experiencing a massive rehaul, a massive overhaul. And it feels out of control. So you're going to want to try to control it and you're going to want to judge yourself. So from my experience of having those types of experiences of an existential crisis, depression, burnout, flatlining, I don't want to be here. I've had it all. And I have allowed myself to literally be in it. I devour it. I'm like, I'm in it. Fine. Show me the Netflix series that I'm going to be watching for the next 18 hours. Show me the candles I'm going to be lighting. Show me the tears that I'm going to be crying, right? For days on end. Maybe it comes and goes throughout the next 3 months, but I let myself have all of it because I know that that is where the magic happens. That's where the magic happens. The magic happens in those dark, dark moments. And so I never bypass them. Never. It doesn't feel good. And the many times when you first start experiencing it lasts a little bit longer than normal. Normal meaning it's designed to be felt and then moved through. But when we're not used to it, we grab it, we don't like it, we try to get out of it. And when we do those types of things, it just grabs us more. It's the boulder that we hold on to in the river, right? We think that if we can figure it out and make sense of it and sort of fight against it or ignore it, that it's going to go away faster. And it's the opposite. It's almost like I'm going to turn the lights off. I'm going to lay in bed for 24 straight hours. I'm going to give my whole attention to this part of me. What do you want me to hear? What do you want me to see? What do you want me to feel? Give me all of it now. Give me every ounce of it now. It's like when you take the Band-Aid off. Like, I prefer you to just strip the Band-Aid off in one big, like, please don't take 18 hours to slowly peel the Band-Aid off. But that's what we do. We tiptoe around it. We pretend it's not there. We try to positive think our way. We try to raise our vibration, right? We try to move ourselves into different states. And we're denying the present moment. We're denying the breakdown. So give yourself the breakdown as much as you can in all of its splendor. And I can promise you'll move through it a lot faster. And it's not comfortable. It doesn't feel good, but it passes. And this is how we evolve. So anytime you're feeling anything you don't like, literally devour it and watch how fast it goes away. Everything in this world is inverted. So we believe that we have to control it, we have to fix it, we have to change it, we have to positive think our way through it, we have to raise our vibration, we have to do all these things, right? And all that does is it makes it longer because you're focused on it and you're trying to do something to it. And so it just elongates the experience. When all you have to actually do is say, oh shit, look what came into my life. Grab it and experience it in its entirety. Give it the attention it wants. Meaning, what are you here for? What do you want me to know? What do you want me to feel? What do you want me to see? That's presence. And then it goes away. You're like, holy shit. Seriously? That's how it works? That's how it works. But we've been programmed to be afraid of being uncomfortable, of feeling things that we have no control over, of literally being out of control in our emotions, of feeling things that feel so uncomfortable that we're going to be stuck in it, like depression, burnout, wanting to give up. But it's just energy moving through your body being expressed by you.